I am Devo, D-E-V-O. That's the best you're gonna get. We've been finding shotgun shells and rifle casings, but I think we're gonna move up the hill. I had a target here. I wonder if we dug this yet. I got a hole. I had a problem with the camera, and I want to take my shirt off because it was. Oh, sorry, Todd. Because it was so hot. Okay, we didn't get this side of the hole yet. Let me go ahead and sync this to my headphones. Make sure they're on, so that we don't bother Todd in his video making. I can't do it. Basically, I have to push these two buttons and it syncs. Got that synced, and hopefully you can hear it. But oh no, another rifle casing. Ay. The Todd's right there finding tons of stuff, and poor old Bo, he's just digging rifle casings. It's another one. I'm going to stay on this half of the house, and it's going to be divided by the measuring cup of happiness. As Todd's half, where the flowers and all the stuff are. This is my half, where there's no flowers and rifle casings. There we go. I have a nice deep signal right in front of the house. I think it's going to be a horseshoe. Yep. Well, that's a nice wide one too, isn't it? Big old wide horseshoe. Pretty deep. I don't see any other relics in there, do you? Another rifle casing. It'll be my day, don't worry. Just give me some time. I'm back up here by this little barn, and I was going over the dirt right here. I'm getting a lot of like little squeaks and stuff. And I look down and I can see a bunch of little things. And I want you to tell me if you know what they are. If you've been watching my videos, you'll know. I guarantee if you guys have been metal detecting for very long, you found them and probably didn't know what they were. Anyway, if you look, what's that? That actually does look like something, doesn't it? Is it? Actually, is it like a little tiny rivet? No, maybe it's a snail. Anyway, what I'm looking at really, these things here, these little white, they're like little white lead discs. That's kind of weird design on it. That's not one, but there's another one here. Kind of weird looking, aren't they? So that's some more up here. There's another one. And I want you guys to be thinking really hard what these things might be. Oh, look, there's another one. They're all over the place in here. All right, let's go back to the rock if I can make it. A rock, I saw a couple more over here too. There's another one here. All right, that's good enough. So we see these little discs. It look almost like little bale seals or little buttons or something. But if you look in the dirt, you'll also see something else. You'll see nails. So have you made the connection yet? Nail here. And there's probably more in there. But anyway, what these are the heads of these types of nails. It goes like that. It has like a little lead head on it, so that when you drive it into a roof, the theory is this lead will flatten out and help keep the water from going into where the nail is, from seeping around the nail and getting into the rafters and rotting the roof. So these are just off of these nails. In fact, if you look at this one, you see a little bit of lead still on it. So you'll find these everywhere, and I think they're buttons or fire bullets or yada yada, whatever, but that's all that is. Pretty cool, huh? That's your lesson for the day. That's about the only lesson I can give you, unfortunately, because, well, I just don't have many lessons to give anymore. Okay, I think I might have lost a couple of my clips. I think the sound wasn't working, but I was in the front of the house digging near Todd. He's finding some pretty cool stuff, and I was finding mostly rifle casings. So I'm just working my way around the house here, and over by this little 6x6 window. I just dug this big old piece of, looks like wrought iron. I think it's hand forged. Don't know what it was for, but just dug that right here. There was some type of little lean-to here as well on the side of the house at one time. You see kind of how it's like a little square right here. Although if you look at the house itself, it may not have actually been attached. Might just be like another little building or part of it, just part of the house. So we'll keep working our way around here. Look at that giant flat stone. I don't think I'm going to go in there. Well, we might try up there. It was actually a kitchen there back in the 1980s that's fallen in, so it's probably going to be loaded with cans and junk. So we'll just keep working our way around here. Another old license plate up against the house there. Anyway, Todd and I were just joking each other about who's going to find the first mason jar lid. And I think it was me. That's the inside of it. And that's the outside of it. When I say mason jar, I just mean like a canning jar. Could be Mason or Atlas, or lots of other brands, but you hear that zinc top is what you hear. And see lots of little pieces broken up in there. So I hate these things. Absolutely despise them. The worst thing in the world. Pretty much. Well, maybe not. Got a nice little squeaker here. I don't know what it is. I thought we'd look at it together, but the reason I got the camera out is I want to show you there's all kinds of charcoal in here. This is a piece. These are pieces of bone right here. Probably from the other food, but who knows? It could be just where they threw the trash out of the house, but we're finding stuff. Let's see. Oh, there it is. What is it? I think it's going to be a button right there. Grandpa's Virginia button. Chuck and Jill. Sorry, dudes. Some nice little signal in this clod of dirt. It's kind of small. Probably not a shot. What is it? Is that a shotgun shell? Probably a shotgun shell or a little flat button. Oh no, I think it's a shotgun shell. Yep. Alright, so this is the base to a shotgun shell. You can see that's the primer right there. Sticking up. So could be an old one, but still a shotgun shell. Nice little signal in here, and it's higher than a shotgun shell. I kind of actually have hopes that it's going to be a button or like maybe a small coin. Somewhere right in here. It doesn't sound quite big enough for a rifle casing, but I don't see it either. Alright, let's check with the machine. Oh, okay, so it's not there. So it's probably, I probably knocked it behind underneath that rose bush. Yeah, so it's in the rose bush naturally. Alright, so it's right in here. Oh, there it is. What is it? Looks like a rivet. You think it's a rivet? Or a button? Ah, dropped it. Looks like a button, doesn't it? Oh, nah. It's just, that is a, well, yeah, it's a button. Look. Got the shank on the back. A Great Seal button. That's like World War I, World War II era Army button. Should we tell him? In time, my friend. In good time. And if you look right down there, I'll zoom in. He's picking up the bones of a dead cow. Kind of wild, isn't it? I think I would just leave him out here if I was him. Yeah, so I was over talking to the guy who was scooping up that disgusting cow, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later. But Todd found a button. Yep. Military button. Looks just like mine, but his is in better shape. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a Great Seal, World War I, World War II. Get the back mark on the back. You might be able to date it the exact year it was made. But yeah, I got the same thing. Just mine's mashed up a little bit. So yeah, it's pretty good. Doing good, man. Yeah, I got another spot for us. Over there? Close by. Now that guy told me about it.
Another house site?
Possibly. He doesn't know if it's a house site, but he's saying, well, a big stack of stones and it looks like there's an old foundation or something there. Oh. So I'm like, really? Where's that? He says, well, it's right up the hill there. It's called the Hill Park. Walk in the woods. Yeah. Check it out in a minute. So Todd's still up there at the house detecting, and I want to go down into this ravine, and we might do some metal detecting, but I want to see what's down there. It could be some nice old bottles or something from, you know, behind the shed up there. It looks like they were tossing stuff down the hill, and there might be some caves. Watch your step. It almost fell forward. I'm terrible at this, especially when I'm carrying stuff and trying to talk. And carrying camera. Ah, look, a deer went down through there. See his track? All right, so. Nice little rock shelter. Hey, let's find a machine in there. That's a nice little rock shelter there, and I think there may be some more down in there. So let's turn the metal detector on. I'll just check this real quick, and then we're gonna go down the valley where I saw the like coffee pots or something down there, and see if there's any bottles or any other cool stuff. Okay, I got it all set up, all metal. Well, not all metal, but zero discrimination, so we can hear iron. But there could be, I mean, this could be an Indian shelter, actually. Just say fairly there, I don't see any, hear anything in here. Not hearing any iron or any piles of gold coins. There's a little piece of iron right there, but I guess if you want to bury treasure, you could bury it back in there. You have to be careful because there are lots of rattlesnakes up here. We don't want to get rattlesnake bit. See if there's any muskets or anything in there. I don't hear any. All right, let's go ahead and head down the valley and see what's down there. Yeah, nothing at all. All right, I'll turn you on. Well, I'm just gonna turn you off for a minute and we'll boogie on down the hill and see what's there. All right, let's just we're gonna look around here a little bit. I suspect there's gonna be, that's a nice little signal there, probably shotgun shell. A lot of junk from that up there. In fact, I don't know if you can hear this. Let me turn my headphones off just for a second, but you can hear there's lots of iron down here. So, I mean, it could be trash from up there, and it might be treasure from down here. That's a big piece of like iron or something. There it is. Let's see what it is. If it's something old, we'll keep a video going. If not, we'll just, yeah, it's not very old. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of explore into here, look around down here a little bit. There's a jar. It's not very old. And I can see some stuff around the bend there that came down from up top that really interested me. This was like almost like oh, look at that rock. Isn't that cool? Let's look at that real quick. Not get snake bit. Look at that. This is sandstone. You can see it's like wavy. This was probably, you know, a floor of an ancient sea. And these are like the ripple marks that you see like at the beach and stuff in the sand. I suspect that's exactly what that is. That looks nice. I'll get the metal detector. We're going to check up there. And so you can see there's some metal things down there. We'll go look at that too. I'd love to have that thing at the house. That thing's awesome. So I'm up here at that, what looks like a little rock shelter. And it's not really that big or that sheltery. But that looks like it fell down in the last couple thousand years. Not really seeing any sign of smoke against the rocks or anything. Well, that's a little suspicious. I'll run the metal detector around here just for a minute. Then we're going to pop down the hill and see if there's any bottles or anything along. You see there's a bunch more metal down there too. Not real hopeful, but another rock shelter looking thing. We'll check that out. Hey, look at that. If you look up there, you can see the rocks are stacked. That's where the road is. It looks like they stacked rocks to put the road in. We're just gonna go down there. We'll look up the hill. If we don't find anything, we'll get back at the house and try to find a few more things before it starts raining, which is starting to rain already. All right, so those are the things that I was seeing from up on high, which looks like an old drum and a whole bucket. Not really seeing a lot else down here. That's the back of the shed. So it's probably just stuff they pitched out. I see a couple more over here. Let's go look at it. Nice little stream. And there's a road on the other side. Now that could be an old road or it could just be a logging road. It's hard to say. I'm not really going to go over there today because we're going to run out of time here soon. Hey, watch your step. Man, this is like treacherous. What a beautiful place though, huh? Look at this, and then look at that cliff over there. Hey, watch. Yeah, some more stuff. But you know, this isn't old. This is older. Got the seam here. Looks like it's soldered. No, it's not soldered. Never mind. Yeah, well, what we're going to do, we'll go over here a little bit closer to that, just see what's in there, and then we'll just work the edge right back up to the road and see if there's any bottles up closer. I think just that really light stuff made it down this far. Neat place, but I'm not feeling very treasureful where we're standing. I sure do hope that's not Todd leaving me, that red truck right there. That's the road. That could be the dead cow guy. What is that? That looks like an iron pot. I wonder if that's an iron pot. See it down there? A big old fungus. Anywho, I am at the last set of cliffs I wanted to look at. Not seeing any like real shelters. Yeah, I think he's He's dumping the cow over the side. You had to move the cow because it was right along the edge of the road. He'd put lime on it and stuff, trying to keep the stink down, but it was pretty disgusting because he put lime on it. So I think he's just pitching what's left over the side of the cliff. God, it's disgusting. The thing is, if you hadn't put lime on it, you know, the maggots would have eaten it in the summer when it first died, and it probably would have had not stunk at all by now. It would have been just dry bones. But the lime kills the maggots, so it wasn't eaten, it just putrefied. When meat especially putrefies, it is disgusting smelling. And that's what happened, so yeah, it's not Todd leaving me. Let's go back up to the road this way. I don't think we're going to find anything in the woods today. Almost back on top. That's kind of a neat shot. There's a little building, you can see the top of the chimney of the house. There's some glass down here. I'm not seeing any whole bottles, which isn't surprising considering, but some brown glass here. That's probably like Depression era, so that's probably a whiskey bottle. There's look for snakes. Little cork top, not too old. Milk glass, another broken bottle here. So not as much as I'd hoped would be here. Those are the rocks that they stacked up to make the road. Put the road right on top of that. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and back up to the house, dig a little bit more, and find one really good gold coin and leave. It's a nice big signal here. I'm digging, and then I hit something on the side, which is not gonna be a wonderful treasure. You missed it, Todd. That's actually a nice little dish. Well, I guess it's a frying pan. I thought it was a dog bowl. Man, that's heavy. I might have to save that one. In fact, I'm going to save that one. I'll find a good use for that. Yeah, well, I am Devo. D-E-V-O. That's the best you're going to get. It's right next to where I dug the Devo cap and dug this cool little mug. I think it's copper, which is a little bit unusual. I'm going to save that. I don't know why, but yeah, that's where you'd hang it on a nail. That's kind of cool right there. I think there's more signals there too. Just listen. Yes, big signals. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Like I was saying earlier, I wasn't too wild about digging here. That's the kitchen that was still standing in the 1980s, or 1980 anyway. Oh, there's another pot. I think it's more than that though. It just sounds like it's more than that in here. No, I turned my machine off. Yeah, I turned it off. I'm gonna dig around a little bit. If I find something cool, I'll show it to you. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm still working on the same hole with all that came out. This is a screamer of a signal. I mean, it looks like a mason jar from here, but boy, I tell you, it seems like it's a much higher reading. Yeah, it's not a mason jar lid, is it? Or is it? Nope. That is another piece of copper with a hinge on it. Huh, that's pretty neat. Throw that over there. Oh, I wonder if the lid to that thing, I wonder. I hear another screamer in here somewhere too. I thought, yeah, that's a nice like high squeak right in here. It's probably the same type of junk. Let's go ahead and dig it together. No, that piece of, ooh, little piece of pottery. What I'm hearing is still buried. Is that it? Look at all the glass. I'm gonna be careful. That's probably somebody's coffee mug right there. It's still in there though. All right, let me run the machine over it. All right, what I'm hearing is just a little bit further over. Let's go and dig that together just for the heck of it. I don't have super high hopes, but it could be Grandpappy's Virginia buckle. It's right in that area there. Get Mr. Dully out. That's probably it. Yeah, it looks like aluminum, doesn't it? Let's see what it is. Grandpappy's Virginia. Oh, that's cool. You can tell by feeling under. Oh, it's probably a pie or a tin for making biscuits. I thought it was of course me felt that immediately thought it was like a mess tin from like yeah, you know, like World War II or World War I or something, but I think it's for making like biscuits and cupcakes. Cupcake tin, that's what I'm trying to say. Looking at it from this angle, that's exactly what it is. Oh, oh yeah, look at that. Cupcake tin, or tins. Might be 2 of them in there. It's kind of nice. I might have to save that. Make a little display case for something. My wife's gonna kill me. All right, let's listen and see if there's any more. Of course, lots of iron, but I'm not hearing any high squeaks. Hearing a lot of iron. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this all back up. We'll keep digging for a while. Todd's doing something else for a few minutes, and then we'll do a quick wrap up and off to another adventure, because I think we have enough time in the day. Well, that's about it for our little trip here. Went all around. We didn't really cover the land that much, just right around the house. I don't think either one of us made it up to the barn. This is some of our finds. Nothing like amazing, but got a little suspender clip here. Harmonica reed button. Nice flat button. It's probably the oldest thing we have. Little World War I, World War II button. Another rivet.
I think it's a rivet.
Yeah, it's got iron on it though, which is weird.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it might be a part of another button actually.
Not sure about that. Yeah, I don't know if that's a candlestick holder thingy, we think. I've never seen one with a round knob on it though. But it has a general design of that. A bunch of fired rifle casings. You saw you've seen all this stuff, tins. Didn't show you that. Maybe I did show you that. Half a horseshoe.
Pewter?
It looks like pewter, yeah. Looks like pewter. I got a little bit of stuff in here. You've seen everything that I have though. And of course my pride and joy. That's for the Sam Squinch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little adventure. It was a lot of fun. We are going to try to get into something else today before the day is out. I think we're ready to roll though. You ready to roll?
Yeah.
I'm ready to roll. We're going to go find an awesome place. So awesome. Todd won't believe how awesome it is.
We did awesome here.
Yeah, we did pretty good. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video.
She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby. I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She don't care if you're dying or if you're living or somewhere in between. Mother Earth, you are my lady, my big round baby, and I'll rock you until I go to sleep. She'll shake the coins from your pocket, take your gold chain and your locket. Mother Earth has no sympathy. She'll take the ring from your hand and bury it in the sand and keep it for eternity. Mother Earth, she's got her secrets she's promised to keep, hidden in her dirt or deep in her creek. Mother Earth, she ain't saying exactly what she's saving, where it is or what it might be. Mother Earth, you are my lady.